Hello there. Welcome to my humble abode. Just kidding. I don't live in this shithole. Anyways, my name is Jackson Barnes, a simple, pure, all-American girl with a heart of gold. And this is my talk show, where I get to talk about whatever I want, because I can. And you get to sit and listen. Now today on my show, we are going to be discussing what it means to be a lady. So many young women these days are out here shaking and gyrating for the TikTok. And it makes me seem to think that we've lost touch with what it means to truly be ladylike. So I've invited my good friend Sammy over to teach us firsthand what it means to be a lady. Oh, that must be her now.
I am so sorry that I'm late. The fucking freeway was backed up, and that guy from last night just wouldn't. You started without me.
Yes, girl. I told you to be here at 10:30.
Hi, kid.
Oh, no, this is not a kid's show. Here, let me. Ladies and gentlemen,
There's
please
more than just a gender binary.
Fine. What's a gender-neutral greeting?
Sup, fuckers?
Oh, dear God.
I'm so sorry that I was late. I had a very hard time getting here. Let's just say I had an overnight guest and he was very into small talk. Ooh, starting early. What you drinking?
Tea?
Me too. This is tea.
Right. Anyways, we are going to teach the viewers of today's show how to be ladylike.
Ladylike? What makes us qualified to teach people how to be ladylike? You're not even a woman. What do you know about being a lady?
Well, what do you know about being a lady?
Fair point.
Remember, there is a fine line between being shady and being a lady. Ooh, did I say lady? I'm so sorry. I meant to say there is a fine line between being shady and being a hooker.
Just shut up and start your lesson.
Lesson number 1. We are going to learn what to wear and what not to wear when getting yourself a man.
That was uncalled for.
Remember, everything that the lady does must be to benefit her man. After all, what's a good queen without her king?
Historically speaking, more powerful.
Let's talk about the staples, shall we? Now, Sammy, tell me, have you ever worn a corset?
Only when I'm asked to.
The key to wearing a good corset is the tighter, the better.
I've heard that one before, am I right, ladies?
Sammy, why must you turn absolutely everything into a dirty joke?
Why must you make it so easy?
Shut up, shut up. And now, we are going to have our stage manager, Hannah, come and get you laced in. And while you're getting ready, I'm going to go off stage and grab the finishing touches.
Oh, great. Would you like maybe buy me dinner first before you rearrange my insides? Thank you. I can barely breathe in this thing.
And now, for the finishing touch. You look like you could be on the cover of, well, I'd say Vogue, but it's more like Better Homes and Gardens.
I look ridiculous.
No, you look like a lady.
Well, that's just not me. I don't think that being a lady directly correlates with being a woman. I mean, isn't that just upholding the gender performative standards of society?
Precisely.
And you don't bet. Whatever, continue on with the lesson, Mr. Lady.
Actually, I thought that now that we're dressed the part, we should talk about some of the strong female icons throughout the course of history. Now, these women are the pinnacle of femininity, and I think that all of us have something to learn from these women. Don't you think?
You bet.
Let's get started. First up, Miss Judy Garland. She had a 45-year-long career in the entertainment industry that changed the world.
Lady Gaga. Not only has she won many awards for her music career, but she also wore a meat dress at one time.
Betty Davis, record-breaking Oscar nominee. And after all, what did ever happen to Baby Jane?
Oh, RuPaul Charles. Enough said.
Can I get an amen? Marilyn Monroe. Now, she had a very successful career in the entertainment industry. And along with it, she had a successful marriage. Or two. Or three.
Liza Minnelli. She was sober sometimes.
And last, but certainly not least, who is that?
Oh, that's the random hooker that stands out on the freeway by Walmart.
And what is she doing here?
She's my hero.
Explain.
Well, sex work is often disregarded as not being real work, but in reality, sex work is a viable way of making a living. And she does it proudly despite all the dangers and prejudice that come along with wearing that double denim.
Ugh. Yeah, that is pretty brave.
Yeah. Well, you had a lesson to preach about femininity.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But first, a quick message from our sponsors.
Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in anywhere you go? Are you constantly waiting for the right opportunity to come along to move on to something better? Are you sick and tired of your mother-in-law telling you you're just not good enough for her little boy? Is your boss on your case again? Yeah, well that sucks. Pantoperin can't help fix that shit, but it can fix that pesky rash on your shoulder that just keeps coming back. If you can't fix the inside, let us at least try to repair the outside. Pantoperin is a topical ingestant which attacks your imperfections, makes them fear for their life, and will never return. We wish we could say the same for your in-laws. Don't take Pantoperin if you are nursing, pregnant, or bleeding out of any orifice of your body. There are many side effects to taking Pantoperin, but we are hoping that they are moving too fast that you can't even see them. Ignoring the instructions on how to take Pantoperin will result in certain death, and we will not pay for your funeral. Try Pantoperin to fix your life today.
We're rolling. Welcome back. Now it's time for lesson number 2 of today's show, cooking the perfectly balanced meal. Now, most women dream of being teachers or doctors, or maybe even strippers. But the real woman is defined by her success.
Whatever she wants to be
in the
defined
kitchen. Now, Sammy, tell me, what do you cook for dinner?
Oh, I have this really cool app called DoorDash where you can order whatever you want and it's delivered to your house in like 15 minutes. If you want a burrito, DoorDash. Sushi, DoorDash. Hey, a margarita, DoorDash. You should try it.
So I take it that you don't cook.
No, why would I? I barely have time to comb my hair in the morning.
Yeah, so I can see.
Okay, so anyway, what have you prepared for us to learn how to cook today?
Well, actually, I've already made it. I was hoping that you could taste it and let us know how it is.
Okay.
Here you go.
Mmm. That's great, Jackson. I'm sharing the recipe?
Oh, yes, of course. This is my grandmother's secret recipe, the banana carrot surprise. It's a family favorite.
Well, this dish is very appealing. What's the surprise?
Oh, you know, some of my own secret sauce.
That's gross.
No, it's not that kind of sauce.
Well, you should try some too, don't you think?
No, I had a crouton for breakfast. I'm full. But I was thinking maybe you could have a little bit more for me.
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. Here you go. You know you want some of it, Sammy. Now that my co-star has finally composed herself, we are going to move on to the third and final lesson of the day. Now, Sammy, Do you know what the most important thing in the world is?
Vodka.
No.
Wine.
No.
Ooh, tequila sunrise.
No. No, 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 no. Here, let me. The most important thing in the world is our health.
Oh, yes, yes. Though I do think some of the things that I listed are kind of healthy.
What?
Alcohol heals all wounds. It's like the all-encompassing Band-Aid for your mental health.
No, I think that's called therapy. Or maybe it's Alcoholics Anonymous.
I can stop anytime I want to.
Right.
I just don't want to.
Health! Yes, health. Now, our bodies are palaces. And sometimes the palace tends to go through changes or minor renovations, if you catch my drift.
Oh, God.
Puberty is a very confusing time for each and every one of us.
Oh, you're doing it.
Now, Sammy, do you remember what it was like to be a young lady going through changes?
Jackson, I don't think we're qualified to give kids the talk.
Well, actually, I think that you're overqualified.
No, I'm serious. This is kind of crossing a line here.
But you can talk about vodka and tequila, and you can drink your wine on camera. Listen, puberty is a perfectly natural thing. And I even wrote a little song about it.
Oh, please don't.
Music, please. Menstruation is a gift, though it makes your body drift. Weird cramping and tingling sensations, they're all part of God's creation.
No, 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 no. Jackson, you have to stop. You can't teach girls what it's like to have their period. You don't know what it's like to have your uterus claw at you from the inside out every single month and have to carry on like everything is normal. All day today, I've been your stupid puppet for your show about femininity. When femininity can mean whatever I want it to mean. I'm not doing this anymore.
No, you have to.
Says who? Ugh. All day today, I have been your little puppet because none of your other female friends wanted to sign up to do your show.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm not doing this. I'm out.
But should we cut?
You were a little hard on her today.
No, I was not. She just does not know how to handle other people telling her what to do.
No. She's been listening. You just pushed her too far.
I really don't think so.
You're trying to teach her how to be ladylike when she's been her own version of ladylike her entire life.
Okay, and?
I think she's just trying to say that you don't need to follow the misogynist ideals of society to be seen as a woman.
That's not what I said. I said...
You dressed her up, you force-fed her, literally, and you tried to make her preach about her period.
Fine. I guess I was a little rough around the edges.
Just a tad.
You know, I was just doing what I've been taught. These are the things I've been taught my whole life, that this is how you be ladylike.
Yeah, but what if being ladylike isn't important to all women? Besides, what does being ladylike have to do with society? Why should anyone who identifies as female have to answer to someone else to be seen as legitimate?
I guess you're right.
I know.
Okay, well, what am I supposed to do?
Why don't you go find her? She couldn't have gotten far, and she can't drive right now.
Right. Let me go find her. Sammy!
Fucking corset.
Sammy!
Oh, great. Here to tell me how I'm not dressed properly. How does my hair look, Jackson? Should I fix it?
No, actually, you look pretty good.
Thanks.
Listen. I came down here to tell you that I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Yes, I know. It's kind of shocking, right? I realized I was a little too hard on you today. And I thought I was doing what was right. I guess I just really wanted to help you out. That is disgusting.
I know. It's not supposed to taste good. It makes you feel good.
Oh, see?
I guess I should say I'm sorry too. Am I revolt against misogyny, I kind of reinforced it. I mean, you don't have to be biologically female to be ladylike.
Right. And you don't have to be ladylike to be a biological female.
So we're in agreement.
In agreement about what exactly?
Fuck gender roles.
Oh, yes. Fuck gender roles.
All right, let's finish out the rest of your show. What's next?
You know, I got to thinking, why don't we just finish this tomorrow? What do you say that we go get a drink?
And hell freezes over.
Come on. I know that you know all the best bars in town.
We'll use the term best loosely. Is that what you're wearing?
Yes?
All right. Let's go. Fucking get it. It's okay. I gained weight overnight.
What the fuck? Did you hear that?
Something's about to come down for real.
Did you use this cut?
And he's the editor too.